May sa pusa rin ang
Pusang gala!
From an incredible 1,354 entries, we are now down to the final 9 players who will battle for the glory.
May sa pusa rin ang
Pusang gala!
From an incredible 1,354 entries, we are now down to the final 9 players who will battle for the glory.
May sa pusa rin ang
Pusang gala!
From an incredible 1,354 entries, we are now down to the final 9 players who will battle for the glory.
May sa pusa rin ang
Pusang gala!
1,354 entries. We are now down to the final 9 players who will battle for the glory.
May sa pusa rin ang
Pusang gala!
From an incredible 1,354 entries, we are now down to the final 9 players who will battle for the glory.
may sa pusa rin ang
Pusang gala!
From an incredible 1,354 entries, we are now down to the final 9 players who will battle for the glory.
may sa pusa rin ang
Pusang gala!
From an incredible 1,354 entries, we are now down to the final 9 players who will battle for the glory.
All right. And we're back for the second time. Pasensya na po. We're sorry for the delay and the restart. We have to come up with a new link because we experienced technical problem with the software that we are using to bring you this live stream. And while we are out of, we are starting, I think June, I'm sick, busted out of the tournament. So we're down to 4 right now. Hindi na na-capture yung pagka-out ni June. I will try to give you the story there. You read with ace 9 off. Raise it to 80,000. Sorry, limp in for 80,000. Current blinds ngayon 40,000, 80,000. They're still watching the final table down to the last 4 players of the 500,000 guaranteed Metro Weekday Special happening here at the Metro Card Club, home of Philippine Poker Champions. And he limped in and hit top pair with top kicker. Shout out sa'yo, John Clyde Tan ng Cambodia. Billy Alaba pa shout out kay Alain Del Rosario, ang walang sawang staker ko. Alright, gets checked down to Yurid. Yurid bets 150. Carlos gives up his hand. At the big line, Ruel de los Santos. And Ruel also folding. And suddenly, Yurid is on top of the chip count with 2.7 million. Ruel with 2 million. Jay Padilla with 1.7. And at the bottom is Carlos Colicot. Suited connectors for Yurid Rivera. Carlos Colicot goes all in for 880,000 with ace jack offsuit. Ruel de los Santos with king 10 off, sitting at 2 million in chips. and gives up. Jay Padilla likewise folds back to Yuri Rivera, who opened the action. I don't think it's going to call 720 more with suited connectors. Kahit na siya pa yung chip leader. Yeah, and Yuri folds. And we can hear the dealer requesting for change deck as we switch to a new one. There's still the final table of the 500,000 guaranteed Metro Weekday Special happening at the Metro Card Club, home of Philippine Poker Champions. This is hand number 55. Carlos Colicot with ace 5. He will fold. Suited connectors for Ruel de los Santos at the button. He raised it to 250,000. Jose J. Padilla will, I think he re-raised. It's a 3-bet to 640. Yuri lets go of his suited one gapper. Queen 9 clubs. Back to Ruel. And Ruel makes the call. Malaki-laki ng pot to. Already 1.4. Wow, what a flop for Ruel de los Santos. He flops an open-ended straight flush draw. And he goes all in. And no call from Jay Padilla. Anjo Del Rosario. Pa-shoutout po sa Team Cosa. 4-0 back-to-back champ. Aba, huli ka boy. Jover, Boss Utoy, Dante Del Rosario. Very good. Congratulations sa inyo. Team Cosa. Okay na sana yung lineup nyo eh. Naisingit nyo pa yung Dante del Rosario. Folded to Urid. This is a blind versus blind situation. Urid on the small blind, Carlos Colicot on the big blind, King 6 suited for Urid. And he goes all in. Don't look now, yung kaninang big stack or chip leader ng malaking kalamangan, si Jose J. Padilla, is now at the bottom of this four-way or four-player chip count. Si Chunam Sik busted out at fifth. He gets 22,000 plus a main event seat. Main event seat satellite. Sorry. Main event seat satellite. A6 off for Jay Padilla. And he opened jams for less than 10 bigs. Roel de los Santos with ace the suited. Will this be enough for him to make the call? Yes, he did make the call, and he is dominated by the ace-6. Pero usually, yung mga ganito, medyo nalalamang sa chop-chop. Si Jeka ba yung dealer? Lucky dealer ko yan, sabi ni Romel Loria. Hindi ko lang sigurado. Hindi ko maraming bago eh. So, lamang pa rin dito si Jay Padilla. He even flop an open-ended straight draw. Queen on the turn. Op. Pag mas mataas to sa... Ay, yun na lang. Nag-straight. Nag-straight si Jay Padilla. So, he doubles up to 2 million. We're currently at level 29. Blinds 50,000, 100,000. We're doing the big blind ante. Shout out sa'yo. William Baronia, aka Engineer Tulis. Pwede ba yon? Carlos Calicot jams at the bottom with ace high. Small blind and big blind players both folded. Ayan yung chip count natin. So far, lahat may panggalaw. Well de Los Santos sa button. Ayos ba William Baronia? Engineer. Engineer Tulis. Alright, blind versus blind ito. Jay Padilla will give the walk to Yuri de Rivera. Yan po ang aming bunsong kapatid. Sa mga magkakapatid na Rivera, you have si Mark Rivera, Ashby Rivera, Zar de Rivera, Jester Rivera. Kaya ngayon, bakit natatanong ninyo, bakit kung Rivera, bakit Intia yung apelyido mo? Kasi po ano ko yun, screen name ko yun. Screen name ko to. At itong tinatawag nilang si Bunso, si Yuri de Rivera. Pero ang katotohanan talaga, may pinost ako dati, hanapin nyo kung friend ko kayo sa Facebook. Ang pinost ako sa wall ko, yung picture naming magkakapatid. Pansinin nyo, wala doon si Yuri. Kasi paminsan-minsang ginagawa namin. Pero yan lihim na matagal nang natatago. Ngayon ko lang binunyag. William Baronia, shout out sa Master 1M Day 1B. Hindi na ako. Kasi nga nagkasabay-sabay. I think may sa Okada, start din ng malaking tournament ngayon. Daming tournament. Hindi kayo mauubusan. Okay, blind versus blind ito. Carlos Colicot sa big blind, Yurid. Ano ba ginawa ni Yurid dito? Nag-limp in lang, nag-complete lang ng blind. So nag-check si Carlos. Yurid betting 100,000. Again, nothing for Carlos. So eventually tatapon niya. There you go. Ito ang ating chip count. Eto na, yung mga nagtatanong paano na out si June Amsik. Three-way all-in pala sila. Si Yurid with Ace-Queen. Si Roel with Ace-10 offsuit. June Amsik with King-10. Flop, Ace-XX. Turn, X, River Queen. So, leads chip. Yurid covers Amsik. Bust out 5th place. Okay, yun. Alright. So, yan. Yun yung three-way. Kaya biglang dumami si Yurid. Jay Padilla with Pocket Kings under the gun. Ni-raise ito to 300. Ang blinds natin, parang ang laki. 50,000, 100,000. Justin Heronimo, nasa ka ba? Nasa Taiwan ka ba? Sabi ka na ng totoo. Heronimo. Where are you? Justin Heronimo. Ang batang milyonaryo. Carlos Colicot with pocket 3 facing a race by Jose J. Padilla. Ganun ka-tight si Carlos, di ba? Usually, sa mga ibang babad sa tournament. Playable yun. Pinampipiga pa nga yan. Pero ito, no? Nakatunog siya. Baka maipit siya. Ruel de Los Santos with Ace Jack suited. Tingnan natin anong gagawin ni Ruel. Medyo in-overplay niya to. Hindi naman overplay, sorry. Aggressive line na kinuha niya. He re-raised to 700,000. Eto, nagka-all-inan na yung dalawa. Nagre-raise si Ruel, umall in si Jay Padilla na original racer. Ay, hindi pa pala kumukol si Ruel. Si Jay pa lang ang nag-all in. Kumal na nga si Ruel. Malaki na rin kasi naipasok niya. 3 outer for Ruel de Los Santos. Jay Padilla all in. Naka-covered pala ni Jay si Ruel, no? So pagka hindi tumama dito si Ruel, he will be out of the tournament. Nine high. Flop. Oh, wow. Turn is a 10 na gut shot nga ni Ruel. Si Jose. Aray ko. Ang sakit nun. And, sorry, si Jose J. Padilla is crippled to 1 BB. Oh my God. What a heartbreaker for Mr. Padilla. Biruin mo, pocket king versus a 3 outer in a 4-handed table. Medyo masakit yan. Pero sabi nga nila, ayun ang sinasabi ko, parang may discrepancy kasi sa ano eh. Big pot for Ruel de Los Santos. And as I've said, Jay Padilla crippled down to just one big 100,000. Ruel now up to 3.4 million. Oy, ang aking boss. Big shout out to Philippines #1 poker benefactor, the man, the music, the legend, the legendary Andrew De Ocampo. Boss ADO, happy watching sa iyo. Mabuhay ka, Boss Andrew. Baka naman. All right. Let's continue. Shoutout ko lang yung ang daming bagong personnel ngayon dyan sa Metro Card Club, lalo na yung ating mga service. Napakalaki ng role na binibigyan nila. Silang nag-a-assist sa atin habang tayo naglalaro ng tournament. Shoutout ko lang, isa sa mga mababait at masipag na nakita ko sa mga bago ha. Paulo Serrano. Paulo Serrano. Shoutout sa'yo. Okay, Jay Padilla goes all in, Jack 7 off. Of course, Carlos Colicot. Well, 3-bet will isolate. River is a 9, so Jay Padilla is eliminated at 4th place, and he will get cash prize of 30,000 pesos plus a main event seat worth 15,000 for the upcoming 20 million guaranteed. Was it 20 million? 10 million guaranteed. 10 million guaranteed RVS Cup. Seat is worth 15,000. Well, Queen 9 offsuit. You read calls. Carlos with ace 3 off. Can actually squeeze this hand with that. Squeeze this action with that hand. Top pair for you, Reed. Yuri checks. Carlos Colicot goes all in. Oh, with the gut shot. All right.
Right, the 40 plus action here in our weekday basketball. Various crucial in with ace of heart, three of diamond, followed by Yuri Rivera with the king of hearts, jack of spade. The flop is king of clubs, five of heart, four of heart. Lewis is now ahead with top pair, then see the third card.
7-outer for Carlos Colicot.
Then see the river card.
Wow. And he spiked his gut shot
Number four will go
on the turn.
for a season of 5
Oh my
under par.
God.
Carlos goes up.
Aray ko po. Nakagat. Swerte na. What a hit. Ay bunso. Oh my God. Pati sa drone ng hearts. Wala, oh. All right. Yurid Rivera crippled to 1.4 million. That's 14 bigs. Panggalaw pa din. You read. Limps in with queen 3. Carlos checks and hits the flop or bottom pair. He checks. And Carlos checks back. Blinds right now 60,000, 120,000. We're still doing the big blind, and on the last three players of the 500 guaranteed Metro Weekday Special happening live here at the Metro Card Club, home of Philippine Poker Champions. And we continue the action. You read, suited one gapper. And he folds. Miko Abad, pa-shoutout kay Jaboy Sales, ang poker master ng Taguig. Ilaban na yan. All right, Carlos Calicot, suited connectors folds. Wow. And well, Ruel raises to 260 pocket tens for Urid. Goes all in.
990. Call.
And Ruel de los Santos makes the call.
Yuri Rivera puts all in for his tournament line with a pocket 10.
So Yurid Rivera
Ruel De Los Santos with a jack
puts
of
his
diamonds.
tournament live on the line with pocket tens.
Let's see the flop. The flop is 5 of diamonds, ace of heart, ace of diamonds. Yuri goes full ahead with a pocket 10. Let's see the third card. Third card, 9 of spades. Suited
Flush
one gap
draw,
per.
and now a 9.
Let's see the river card.
Ay, hindi pala flush draw ng dime. Uy!
River card, jack of diamonds.
Wow! Heartbreak for Yurid.
We have a match down in the third place of
Dalawang
the
beses siya
finals.
nabad
Two
pick.
pairs between Ruel
Okay,
Santos and Carlos
that's the
Calicot.
way the cookie crumbles. Yurid Rivera out at third place. He gets 46,000 plus a main event seat to the upcoming RVS Cup. And we now have a heads up between Ruel de los Santos
Oy,
and
ayusin daw.
Carlos Colicot.
Sip. Ayusin daw yung sip. Apo. 60.
All right. This is our heads up. Roel de los Santos versus Carlos. Carlos Colicot.
280.
Roel races with a 7 and draws first blood as Carlos folds. Roel leading this with a 2-1 chip lead over Carlos. Romel Loria, asan na ang feed? Ayan na ang feed. Kaya tayo nag-break kasi inayos muna yung setup ng heads up. King 7 suited for Carlos.
280.
8-6 for Roel. He will defend his big blind with that hand.
Stop. Check. Or check. 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 Check 4. Check. $200. Skip for the 200. Call. Open. Raise 280. Hold.
Roel de los Santos still continues to lead this heads up match. Doyle's hand for Carlos,
47.
and he gives the walk to Roel.
Cards po.
Third hand of the heads up match. 61% of the total chips in play is with Roel de los Santos. Carlos Colicot with a back-to-back deep run. So he's playing good, running hot. King deuce for Roel from the bottom.
290.
Raise it to 290,000. Carlos makes the call, will defend this big blind with 6-7 connectors. Flop is King 5-9. Carlos with a gut shot. Remember, Carlos overplayed his gut shot earlier against Yurid Rivera. and luckily spiked the deuce on the turn. Let's see if he will make the same move here. He checks to Ruel. May tendency galaw ni Carlos kahit got shot in overplay niya. I wouldn't be surprised if he check raise jam dito si Ruel. Kasi ganun ang move na ginawa niya kanina kay Yurid. At tumama siya. Baka fresh pa sa isip niya. Yung pangyayaring yon. Bets 280. Aba, hindi. Bago naman. Call lang siya. 8 of diamonds. Wow! Ang swerte ni Carlos. Sa mga gut shot ngayon, tinatamaan niya kagad. Kung in-overplay niya, hindi bibitaw si Ruel eh. Top pair, flush draw. Wow! Carlos checks. Grabe to. Ruel puts in a stack of pink chips. Those are valued at 50,000. 800,000. Medyo Hollywood. Oh. Carlos Colicot looking to double up. Uy, flat lang. Yes, I like that flat. Ay ko po. Wala na. Snap call. Siyempre, all in si Carlos. Wow, umabot. Ganun din. Baka kahit tataw all in sa turn si Carlos, hindi rin aalis si Ruel. And that's it. We have a champion. We have a champion. What a hand. GG sa'yo. Bunso, Yurid Rivera. Ang swerte ni Carlos Colicot, pero dito na mas maswerte si Ruel de los Santos sa kanya. Kasi na gutshot niya yung straight pero na-river naman. Yung maganda, tama naman yung ginalaw ni Carlos. Kaya lang na-river siya. So, it's a short heads-up match done in 4 hands. Our champion, Ruel de los Santos. Good game, Carlos Colicot running out right now. And our champion for our 500,000 guaranteed Metro Weekday special is Mr. Ruel de los Santos. Congratulations. And that ends our live stream coverage. And we're inviting you tomorrow. 400,000 guaranteed. Buy-in 1,650. 400,000 guaranteed sa ating Metro Weekend Special. Magkita-kita po tayo in behalf of the men and women of the Metro Card Club. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Jester India, nagsasabing maraming salamat. Magandang gabi. Mabuhay ang manlalarong pokeristang Pilipino.
May sa pusa rin ang
Pusang gala!
From an incredible 1,354 entries, we are now down to the final 9 players who will battle for the glory.
may sa pusa rin ang
Pusang gala!
incredible 1,354 entries. We are now down to the final 9 players who will battle for the glory.
May sa pusa rin ang